expects they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, foxtrot.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edge. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 57 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Travel. 5.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. This is Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Rodgers. Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 33 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Crosby with the extra point, and that will get them one closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. On second down, Ingram. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He can run for it, and he will. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Snead's got it. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 20.
Jackson on first down. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 27 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
48 Mike. So we got move. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike. Danny. Whip. Watch the whip. Now, Liz. Take me out. Here we go. Done. 48's the Mike. Thank you. Back north.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for it. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Over. 48's the Mike. I'm scared. Mike 48. Boxing. Jumbo. 48's the Mike.
On first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, no. We 19. Check the backer. Jumbo. 26. Hey, Alpha. Zoom. 48 Mike. I got it.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check 50.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Jim, you're right.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Hey, Delta.
Rodgers now to throw again. And he's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 50. Oh, you got deep? Kill.
Now it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
88. Hey, you. Inside.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety. Safety's creeping.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Bravo.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Mike. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, orbit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Four touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. Extra point try now for Crosby. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 36, Ravens 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Za'Darius Smith, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. This time Jackson will throw it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now this time he'll look to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 58 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin King with a pick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The defense can stop it twice.